The show was huge too. There was a ton of people there. There was what 8,000 people at the show.
Yeah.
And it
Just
felt like it. They were all into it. The second bandmate wanted everybody to shut up. Everybody shut up too. It was pretty crazy.
Mika's
And
power.
yeah, the power of Poe. But it was also probably the best sounding mix that I think I've ever heard from a bandmate live show, including the ones that I went to. You know, like this
Agreed.
was perfect. You could hear every
So
single
better
instrument.
than Eggman?
Yes.
Really?
Well, Eggman was mixed for like, you know, they had post-production time. This was live as it was happening, you know?
I thought it sounded better than Eggman anyway, even as it was live. I thought it was perfect. Like it sounded like it could have been like you knew that it wasn't there was no like production on it, you know? Like it sounded raw, but the levels were perfect, the tones were perfect, and the playing was just so consistently great considering how much they actually played and how difficult some of these songs can be.
Yeah.
It was just on point the whole time. I was really surprised by it. I thought it was the best that the individual band members performed live on stage that I've watched any of these concerts from.
Yeah. I want to shout out what SJ Nix said too when he was talking about, I can't remember if it was a comment or if it was in his Tokyo Garden review, but just about how he doesn't want perfection. He wants a real performance, because then you actually feel that personal connection with the band instead of getting this polished, perfect product. Like it was just, it had that authenticity and, you know, realness to it.
For sure.
Yeah, and I also just want to say that I thought it was interesting because we talked about it a little bit after the show that they finished with Choose Me after Choose Me has gotten like, you know, some airplay around the world in like TV shows and stuff like that. So it was like they realized the popularity of it. It's grown a lot since it originally came out, and now it's their closer, which I think is cool to see.
This is let's go ahead.
No, I'm done.
Check it out, guys.
This is an interesting comment from Brian talking about basically what you were saying, Champ, about the difference between the sound in Tokyo Garden and Eggman. Eggman is an ancient shoebox, and Tokyo Garden is a new purpose-built music venue.
Oh, yeah.
So like what Alan was talking about earlier with mixes, trying to get everything to sound cohesive, you have this amazing giant room where, you know, they're all in there, and that creates a lot of atmosphere you're not going to get from Eggman, you know? That makes the music sound fuller.
Definitely. Yeah,
Sorry,
it was
Alan.
great.
Oh no, I wasn't saying anything.
Okay.
Was that it on the concert? What I was gonna say was I can't wait to watch it. I still need to watch that. I'm waiting for Eric to get here.
Misa got a new bass, and it's awesome.
Yeah, she had a new bass up there, and I
Jaguar
do.
style
Well,
body.
she has had it before. People were saying that they've seen her use it before, but it's not her. It's not one that she's used a lot, from what I understand.
Oh, because she had an Instagram thing where she shared like a weird picture of it, like as a teaser.
Oh, maybe those people were wrong then, and I just listened
But
to them.
I don't know. To me, I know you can probably get whatever you want to sound like, whatever, but that bass seemed to cut through a little more. I really liked how it sounded.
Thought everything cut through. And I'll say this just to finish it off: if you don't have 3 hours to go back and watch the whole concert, there are some things that you should. And I have a feeling they're gonna make some of these into like official live videos eventually, also because the way that it was shot was so well done and it sounded so good that I would be surprised if they didn't. But if you absolutely have to pick like what you're gonna go back and watch, you only have like 20 minutes and you want to watch a couple of these tracks, go watch. And this is my opinion only. Go watch Puzzle, Hate, Corallium, Isle, and No God, because No God had this brand new intro. Like those are the 5 that I would say you have to listen to.
Oh yeah, they rearranged
show.
it.
Yeah,
I
they
saw
played
that
the Unleash EP in its entirety, and they played the Sense, Hibana, and Corallium back to back.
Yeah, the whole
the
mini
whole
album.
EP.
It's awesome, dude.
It's so funny that they call the Sense single a single when it's an EP, and Unleash an EP when it's an album. Like the amount of work that they expect out of themselves is crazy.
Oh, wow, that's so fucking cool. So they pretty much just played the whole Unleash EP, played all those other ones. That's badass.
I mean, there was 26 songs, 24 songs, 26 songs.
26.
Yeah, there's 26 songs. So they played a good chunk of their stuff. Everything new. And then a lot of stuff that's a little older. Although I'm looking at the set list here, I don't think they played anything off of any of the albums before. What's the earliest song they played? Lay?
Oh, I don't know.
I don't think they played anything off of like Brand New Maid or Just Bring It, right?
I don't know.
I don't think so. I'm looking at the list right now. I don't think Alone, that would be their earliest.
Yeah,
right?
Isn't that the first song they ever wrote like without other writers?
Oh, and Nonfiction Days. Yeah.
Nonfiction Days.
Which was
those
again, awesome.
Yeah.
Cool.
They did a good job of going through a good chunk of their discography and giving us stuff from every era.
It's badass.
Yeah. Oh, dude. I'm excited to watch it again.
Yes, I'm cleaning my keyboard with a sock. So while I continue to clean this, go ahead and check out another clip right here if you enjoyed that last clip. Or check out the full podcast to this right here. See you later.